Welcome back everyone to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 85. If you happen to be new here, feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications. This way you stay 100% updated on every hype sneaker. Essentially, in this series we go over sneakers that receive updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Jordans, Yeezys, and more. With that short intro out of the way though, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off for today, the Jordan 1 A Ma Maniere will be restocking on Monday, December 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on the A Ma Maniere website. This is primarily for toddler and preschool sizes. However, they did announce that limited men's sizes will be available as well. Now, they did this same exact thing for the Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere with the second drop. Although the men's pairs on that drop were harder to cop than the initial, there was still a lot of manual success. So it is 100% worth trying for. Just expect it to be much more difficult compared to the first release where we saw a ton of manual success. I'm also expecting them to use a new domain for the new domain method once again. Since they did use a unique one for the second Jordan 3 drop, they used a different one than the first domain they used, so that's what I'd expect for this one as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. I'd highly suggest watching my Jordan 1 A Ma Maniere how to cop video for all the info you guys need when it comes to drops like this, because these types of drops are absolutely the best. You just want to make sure you're prepared for them. We'll also tweet out the links on my Twitter, KeithAdam10, and personals for you just like last time, so make sure you are following there. Also, make sure you do take advantage of any auto fillers or auto checkout tools you guys do have access to, such as the one that we do offer for completely free in my group, Endurance. Be sure to follow the Twitter for Endurance if you're interested in any restocks or potential key giveaways. Moving on, the Jordan 1 Low Solefly now has an official release date. Europe is still set for the 17th, but US is now set for December 27th. Retail is $150 for these, and while they might not be the most hyped Solefly collab, they still are a Solefly collab at the end of the day, and they thus should be profitable. Solefly should also be dropping these on their website, just like they did for the 10s. I'm not sure if I'm expecting a new domain drop. I don't think they care enough about their drops, unlike a lot of other sites. I believe it may have been PayPal only on the prior Jordan 10 drop though, which did hinder bot checkouts, so we'll see. Either way, definitely make sure you're paying attention, and I will try to tweet out the link, of course, when it does go live. But anyway, moving on, we got a couple of first looks at some upcoming Jordans that we'll be seeing in 2022. So first of all, we got to see the Jordan 3 Muslin, which drops on March 26th for $210. We also got to see the Jordan 4 Zen Master, which drops on March 19th for $210 as well. We also saw the Jordan 9 Particle Gray, which drops in spring for $200. We saw the Jordan 11 Pure Violet, which drops in April for $190. We also saw the Jordan 3 Cardinal Red, which drops on February 24th for $200. Next, we saw the Jordan 7 Sapphire, which drops on March 30th for $210. Then we got to see the Jordan 4 Infrared. These drop on February 2nd for $200. And lastly, we got to see the Jordan 5 Low Arctic Orange, which drops on January 20th for $175. Now, honestly, I'm really not too excited for most of these, aside from those Infrared 4s. I'm a really big fan of those. Let me know what you guys are thinking about these upcoming pairs, though. Moving on, it looks like the Jordan 5 Jade Horizon release may be delayed until March 25th. Even though they were supposed to be releasing this month, it looks like, unfortunately, they are going to be delayed. Then it looks like the Jordan 1 Marina Blue is now also delayed to February 16th for $170. I'd expect these to be profitable with a decent margin, considering they're very similar to the Royal Blue Jordan 1s, those of which garner notable demand, of course. More or less, these are just the inverse colorway of those. Of course, I'll update you guys as we do approach the drop. Moving on, we got a date for the Jordan 4 Golf in the Bread colorway, which I discussed in my December sneaker releases part 2 video. Make sure to give that a watch if you haven't already. These will be dropping on the Nike app, not sneakers, on December 22nd for $220. These should be profitable in all sizes, with larger sizes being the best. Do not sleep on these. Then we got another in-hand pick of the Union Jordan 2 Gray Fog, which is set to release this coming spring, and of course, I am expecting these to be profitable, even though they're a Jordan 2. Being a Union collab, of course, it's going to garner notable demand. Moving on, we will finally be seeing the return of the Jordan 3 Fire Red, this time with the Nike Air on the back in fall of 2022. I'd expect retail of most likely around $200, if not potentially more. With Jordans out of the way though, now let us move on to some Yeezy related updates. First, we got our first in-hand look at the Yeezy Knit Runner Stone Carbon, which releases in February for $200. Now, assuming these share the same amount of stock as the prior Knit Runner, I would still expect these to to be profitable as well, despite the relatively low demand these have. Then it looks like we'll be getting a restock of the Yeezy 500 Blush in January for $200. I'd still expect these to remain profitable in all sizes with a great margin. Moving on, the Adidas confirmed raffle as well as the Yeezy supply page is now up for the Yeezy 350 Beluga Reflective, so make sure you guys do find some time to enter. If you guys are planning on making multiple entries, remember you'll have to ask your friends to help you guys with the phone numbers because they do require SMS verification, or as an alternative, you could also purchase pre-verified SMS accounts from my website TARS. The link is in the description below for that. Also, you could purchase Nike sneakers accounts there as well. Then it looks like we'll be getting a release for the Yeezy 700 MNVN Wash Cream sometime in spring for $200. We should also be getting the Yeezy 700 MNVN Geode in April for $200. Like most recent MNVNs, I'm unfortunately not expecting much for either of these in terms of resale, primarily just personal pairs. Moving on, official images have loaded for the Yeezy 450 resin. These drop alongside the Black Slate 450 on what was supposed to be December 17th, but it looks like they may potentially be delayed. I'll have to keep you guys updated, of course, so make sure you guys do subscribe and enable post notifications. Then this spring, we will be seeing the Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blue drop for $220. I'm definitely pretty excited for these, given that they are very reminiscent of those Black Friday 350s with the stripes on them. I was a big fan of those, so these are definitely pretty cool, especially in blue. Let me know what you guys think about them. With the Yeezys out of the way though, now let us move on to some miscellaneous sneakers. First, it looks like the Nocta Nike Hot Step Air Terra that we discussed back in October is actually going to be releasing soon, since Drake just so happened to be teasing them on his Instagram just recently. Although demand unfortunately won't be the highest on these given the silhouette, I'm pretty optimistic considering retail is only $150 for these, and of course it still is a Nocta collab, so there should definitely be at least some demand on these, so I'm pretty optimistic. Moving on, we also got our first look at the Air Force One Billie Eilish, which drops sometime next year. Given how the prior collabs performed, I'm a little skeptical on these, especially if the retail ends up being quite high on these, which I'm not sure of at the moment, but we'll check in on them as we do approach the drop though. Anyway, that'll conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or perhaps if you learned a thing or two. Also, subscribe and enable post notifications. This way you stay 100% updated on all hyped releases. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description below for reliable, fast, residential proxies and pre-verified Nike sneakers or Adidas accounts. Also, feel free to follow Endurance's Twitter for updates on restocks or key giveaways, and the same goes for Gargantua if you want to keep up with the progress or free beta key drops. Last but not least, make sure to follow Keith Adam 10 and Personals for You. This way you guys stay updated on all urgent info like I was discussing today, such as the A Ma Maniere drop, which of course I'll try my best to tweet out the link for. With that though, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and of course, good luck on all these upcoming releases.